Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you a budget Tarkov PvE loadout for labs. Here's the weapon I've chosen / built for this. So later in the video I will be going to labs without any key cards just to show it. So the foregrip is around 24,000. This part is 130 USD, around that much. The pistol went up in price. It was 20k when I bought it, so it's 35k. And this is around 25k. That came with the gun. That came with the gun. This was 24k. Okay. This was around 25 to 30k, and that came on the gun. This right here is 20k. So if we add this up, 20k plus 137 USD plus 22k, 2k, we'll just say 30k. So, okay, I'll just say it. So around total, this is 200k. I was really trying to make this as cheap as possible. To me, it's around 150, 200k. Now the ammo I will be using in this build is M855, because I'm assuming most new players will have access to that. They'll already have some from when they started the game. I would not recommend buying this off of Fleet. Alright. Even for $3 a bullet, I just don't recommend doing that. I wouldn't do that. To be honest, I never did that. Just because if you run labs enough, you will be able to farm up a good amount of ammo without using any key cards. I will be, in this video, we'll be using an alpha container as well. So I'm sure most players will have an alpha container. I have an alpha container. Alright, so now on to the other gear. So this bag I did buy for 30k originally, so it was around 35k. The black rock is 40, let's just say 50k. Alright. This helmet was pretty cheap. It was, oh fucking hell. Alright. It was 30k earlier. So the helmet was 35k, this is 50k, this was 35k, so 120, we're at 120 now. This armor, I like this armor, I would recommend this armor. So you can buy the armor, so like right here it's 50k to link search. You buy the level 4 plate, I believe, off the Fleet. You know, buy it. So you can buy it off of the Fleet. So right here, so let's say 36 plus 50, so 80 is 6k. I don't know how much this card cost. Alright, so right here, I'll just throw out the black back plate, I guess. So this is around 86k. I'll just throw out the back plate in general. I'm trying to keep this as cheap as possible. And then the contacts, I always use these found in raid. So it is around 37k lot. You could just find going in without a headset. So all in all, this build's around 400k. I was trying to shoot for way less. I was trying to shoot for like 200, 300k. But things kind of spiraled. Now, the most expensive part of your build will probably be a lab access card. Unless prices have gone down. I usually can just buy them from therapists for 166k. Typically they're around 200k. Or a hit 177. But yeah, that will be the most expensive part of your lab build. Now, don't insure any of your gear, alright? I insured my gear when I played PvP because I didn't know that you're not supposed to insure your gear for labs, because if you don't know, you won't be getting that gear back from labs. Now, I would recommend a Death Shadow, alright, just for the extra protection. But you have been able to buy them from the Fleet for a while now, for a long time, and you won't be able to buy them until level 4 Ragman, unless you want to go farm cultists for like 2 hours. Their spawn rate's 20%, it's probably more like 15% right now. You can get them off a fence, alright, there's a chance, a slim chance of it happening when you go to level 1 fence. Blood sheds, a lot of items. There now. I won't be concluding that in this video. I don't think it's too overpowered. I know it's a level 2. But if you're fighting PMCs and Raiders, more than likely you're just going to get a head tap in those through that level 2 armor. Typically, if I was going to go for my normal labs build, I would be wearing way better gear, but that is also a lot more money, and some of those are trader restricted, such as like the CQCM mask. If you don't have M855, I would recommend just a cheaper ammo and just like trying to avoid gunfights. The PMCs and Raiders will fight one another. I typically don't bring grenades either. But yeah, overall, those around 400k. You should be able to buy everything off of Flea, although if you can get it from a trader, I would recommend that. And yeah, here we go. I'm kind of nervous about this. I've been having good luck. I was running this in the Labyrinth. I did stop because I kind of stopped the Labyrinth. I still wasn't having as much fun. And it's a really cool event, but I'm waiting for them to put it so you can just teleport into the raid like you do with labs. Now in PvE, the loading time is amazing for a local raid, although just as a precaution, in case you don't know, it can put more stress on your computer. It does cause frame drops, but it is like a 1 minute load timer, where on other maps it could be like, if you did an online raid, for me it's like 5 minutes on streets. Not even, I think streets takes the longest. On a good day, it's 5 minutes or less. Alright, so I didn't bring any key cards. We will be hitting residential because you can find that key card in raid, and that room is really good. So we spawn near red. So be aware, PMCs can spawn down there. I will not be fighting them right now from this far away. Alright, so let's just try and get to res. I would recommend investing in weapon testing as a key to bring. I used to suggest manager's office. You can go from manager's office key. Manager's office right there. Here's weapon testing. But the issue is manager's office, if you don't clear the map, that was a laser. Manager's office is a death trap. Alright, it's all glass. It's not like it's bulletproof. They will wall bang you through. I know there's someone that's behind me. I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna keep going. If they're not pushing, I'm just gonna ignore it. So be aware, they can come through right there. Raiders or PMCs. Raiders do spawn down there at that extract. I think it's medical elevator. Alright. And PMCs can spawn in there. And if you are in there, or if you're not and you're just walking through, they will push you from this direction right here. And here. Right about there, they'll push through because they can spawn over there. So right now, guys, we're in residential. This area was released during the zombie event. I forgot a flashlight. That would have added another 20k on, so we already got a better gun, relatively, HK. So I would recommend saving up till you have maybe 500 rounds of decent ammo, or 1,000. Yeah, I know that is a lot, and it does take a long time. Get rid of that, but it is worth it. So this is all really good 5.56 ammo. I've been using this on the Minotaur and the Labyrinth. Pens to class 6. This is really good ammo to run in general. Pens class 4. M995. I would usually run instead of this because the Pens class 5, it does 42 flash damage. AP is for the 300 blackout rifle. And I'm just taking this for the Labyrinth. It's rip rounds for 9x19. So right here, we found the keycard first try. This is what it looks like. It is a 2-use keycard. I'll put it right there. Now you could just buy a keycard, bring a cheap rig in and a pistol, and just hit right here. So that's only the one. I just scan it. And so right here we got Intel Reapers can spawn there. Bitcoin can spawn there. Booster. Egg, nice. This room is amazing for money making. I would not recommend buying the keycard off the flea, just since you can find these in raid guaranteed every time. There are a lot of spawn spots though for it, and I will show that this video. Bitcoin can spawn there. Guns can spawn here. That's an MDR. I'll take that over in HK. Can't really buy good ammo. You can buy BCP FMJ, which is decent, but M80 is way better. But you can't buy M80 till it's level Peacekeeper, which can be out of reach for some people. Not for some people, for a lot of people. It takes forever to get to. And you'll get there eventually. And also, of course, you have to go to Lighthouse to do your quest to unlock them, which is if you don't clear out the rows, or even if you do that, or even if you do it, man. It's worth money. I think that's 20k in the flea market. Keycard can spawn there, and the keycard can also spawn here. It can also be, yep, there's an injector right there, mule, worth a lot of money. I did bring an injector's case with me. I do believe it is worthwhile to bring. Cap, capacitors, that stuff there. A lot of really good hideout items on labs. This just has lots of injectors. There's something here I can't see. There's just something there. So another keycard spawn is right there, underneath that caliper if you get one of those. O-scope, those sell for 50k to therapists. I don't think they sell for more on the flea, I'm not sure. They used to sell for around 75k. That was the last wipe. Last wipe, everything sold for far more. You'd sell a fucking graphics card for 1.8 million last wipe on PvE. So if you're wondering the reason why I can insta search like this, so if I go like that, it's because I have max attention. Gives you like a 50-50 chance of instantly searching something. So right here is another keycard spawn, right? I know there's like one around here, and I think there's one right there, and it can also spawn people right there. Always take blue tape. It's usually at least 20k. Sometimes it goes up to 50k. Goose, I'll take that. It's around 35k on the flea market. I would recommend investing into, say, what's it called? A docs case, and definitely get the beta container, because if you are level 15, you can get the beta container from Peacekeeper. It is worth the investment. It's a 6-slot container. You can fit a survival kit there and a docs case. Also, just like an ammo point here, so as you can see, we did get a lot of really good ammo just off of residential so far. You can get more weapon testing in Red Room. Don't buy Red Room card. I don't remember if it was in my other videos, but if I did use it, that's because I found it in raid. I typically only use those key cards if I find them in raid or if I craft them, but I don't buy them. The only colored key cards that I do buy are yellow, maybe blue. I don't know if that's worth taking. I mean, I have the, yellow and blue, and maybe black. I mean, black for me, it takes a long time to pay off just because of the fact that I only loot black if there's a LEDX in there. So a red key card can spawn right there, so this is blue room right here. A green card can spawn there. I have actually found green and red, different raids of course, but I have found them there. Just some lookout for you. Alright, so we'll cut through this way. Doesn't look like there's just always be aware there could be 3 raiders down there just sitting waiting for you. I like looting here and there. I'm just gonna avoid this for now. It's fine because I just realized typically I just cut through yellow. We're about to see yellow. Yellow is right there. Good loot can spawn there, rare loot can spawn there. Alright. There are gonna be PNCs around here. We saw them earlier at the beginning of this raid. Maybe they migrated that way. Alright, so that's a Raven statue. Axel. I think Axel's around 60k on the food, maybe. But it's pretty high for the Axel. Right here, it's like a 50-50 chance, I think, of it being open. You can activate this to open that garage right there. Be aware if you do activate it, though, raiders can spawn in there. Me and my friends have noticed, though, if you do use this, they'll spawn anywhere on the map. Just what's happened, we just get swarmed. It's really not fun. If you're not expecting it, that is where if you have a lot of loot. So here, right now we're across from red and violet. Those are over there. So it's a GPSA. You do need this. I think it's for your Intel Center at level 3, but you can find a lot of these on labs. They sell for 75k with the trader. You cannot put these in your alpha container or any container. They are also non-fleetable. And just as an FYI, I think they have right exactly which is my hideout before all this happened. Some people will unlock Lightkeeper so they can just barter for these items from a trader. But now that they have to be found in raid, I don't think that works anymore. Sorry guys, I know I haven't really showed this loadout in action yet. I'm kind of trying to avoid fights right now, which also. You can't find a GPU, of course.
You fucking cunt!
Well, GPUs have also right there, rate to find 120k to therapist. It's not even really worth selling on fleet anymore, in my opinion. Like, that's how much they just take their price. I don't really know why. I think you can find them more often. But also, it's just due to the fact that not as many people are probably getting their Bitcoin farm as they used to. And that is probably another big reason why. It's kind of hard for me to see right now. I'm playing on my laptop just to test it out compared to my monitor. Right, so that sells, I think, earlier. So you can sell these for 58k, I think, to mechanic. Now, if you check fleet, sometimes these will sell for less than that. You can just buy them. I did not do that. Just buy them and resell them to mechanic. Alright, what's that? That's red rounds for the 9x19. That's shotgun slugs. There's a keycard spawn on one of these shelves right here. Right here is red room. By the way, if you do open this and if you close this door, you have to scan yourself back out, and that wastes another use. Black key card can spawn there. There's a violet card spawn on that chair back in there. Forgot to talk about. Because I know I recommended this armor as part of the budget build. I really regret that choice. I mean, it's good. It'll save you from a few bullets. But
Asshole!
Yeah, I can bait them out.
Don't fuck with me!
Oh, okay, don't do what I did. That's really dumb. I'm just having a really hard time seeing right now. They're pushing me. I would go for headshots and thorax shots. This is level... I made 5.5 wool pen level 3 armor, so wool pen soft armor. I heard him. Right now. Yeah,
Piece of shit!
I really want him to push me right now. Oh, this kid's doing better than I thought. I'm still not a fan of my own creation, but it's doing the job, you know. You just gotta play it really slow in labs. Alright, yeah, I'll just pack mag in here really quick. So I would recommend, if you're playing local, just go in here with a pistol and a rig, maybe, and maybe some crappy body armor. Just go in to learn the map. Now, when you're in the local raid in PvE, if you really want to, if you really don't want to lose your money, you can alt F4 out of that raid just to save you money. I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time, but you could do it every now and then. This only works in local raids, though. But yeah, it is a good way to learn the map, because I don't think you can do a private raid anymore. I don't think that's a thing. I'm trying to remember. I think that only was... I think they took that off the website, not sure. I think private raids is something you can do with your friends and stuff and move around in. It was a good way to learn. Just gonna fill this up. There's another person. Let's tell if that was decent ammo or not. Now, if you are running on a budget, you don't have a lot of gear, I would recommend taking any helmets and gear you can get. It's dog shit. Okay. Like, he will have probably 2 grenades in his pouch. That AFAC is destroyed. Get rid of that shit. Right. Let's just loot up this guy. Alright, let's get rid of that. Grab that. Sorry, better than this one. 18, 16, okay. Check their mags. Let's grab the AFAC, I guess. Grab the dog tag. Oh, shit. I don't know why I did that. It's on metal. not gonna get fighting them when they're up there. Hey, fighting down here. That was a bad throw. I'm just worried about this armor that I'm just gonna get fucking tapped through it. Check here. Right, respawn there. Respawn there. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys the extract. Just go this way. Alright, go this way. I absolutely despise heat. Bad shot. Those are atrocious shots on my part. I know, I dropped the mag. M995. I mean, the gun is doing good. I just need to land my shots better on him. That was a little scary. I thought he was gonna turn around and aimbot me. Alright, let's do that. At this point, we definitely made more money than we spent on this kid. Ooh. Nice. I think this guy was a raider. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Okay. So we're definitely gonna rig swap here. Take that. Can't put on there. I'll take that. Take that. Take that. Can't remember how much that sells for. I don't know why I'm transferring everything to this rig, because in actuality, this armor is technically better. Technically, I'm not a fan of it because the price of it on the flea market is just atrocious. You can buy it from Trader, but compared to no, can't fit that. It's a level 3 helmet. No. Good. Just compared to other options available, I think that's really dog shit, right? Yeah. Yep. Just compared to other options available, I wouldn't buy it. Because the benefit is that you get the dick protector right there. You know, it is a really big dick protector, don't get me wrong. But, they can just come out of these tunnels randomly. I haven't really seen it as much, but I haven't been dropped in here. Just get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna lie, this raid did kind of make me want to shit myself a lot. I'm not used to running labs in armor like this. We did have a few fumbles, but we definitely made more than we bought the gear for. I just grabbed these mags because I think they have better ergo than these ones. Or are they the same? I mean they're better. I don't really have a good reason why I got them. Extract. So that was a 25-minute raid right there, guys. It's nice, and I mean, it wasn't short, but I just didn't want to stay in there longer, and I also had a decent amount of loot. I just wanted to get out. Now, if you are short on gear, or if you just want more gear for labs, I would definitely say to try and take out gear with you that you get off dead enemies. Like that AVS right there is decent run. We got 3 PMC kills. Where's the third one? Oh, the one all the way down there. Oh, wait. Wow, I smoked one with a grenade, huh? Nice. I was genuinely surprised by that. Yeah, Raiders do count as bosses. That 4 did better than I thought it would, to be honest. Sometime I will release shorter videos. These videos are just long because I don't know how to edit. And I don't know, I kind of just make them for fun for right now. Yeah. So if you do want to buy budget key cards, I would highly recommend yellow. You can definitely make your money off of that. You just have to run labs consistently, and you will make enough to be able to buy another key card and make profit off of it. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so let's just... Okay, that did not help whatsoever. That just had the kit I was going to use for fun in there. I'm sorry, let me just get my stash sorted out a little bit right now. Sell that. Sell that. I'll sell it. Yeah, sell it. No, keep, sell, sell. Keep. I'm gonna use that someday. So, alright, that gives us a decent amount of space. Alright, so let's just pull this out here. Let me just, do I not have an empty? So let's just put all the loot we got out of that raid in here. The dog tags you can use for quests and barters. I don't know if there's, I know there's a quest for skier where you do need them. Let's put that in there, that in there. That. This helmet's decent. I kind of destroyed it, but it's decent. I like it. It's one of my favorite helmets starting the game out. Oh yeah, you can't in fact forget these injectors. Right there. And of course the ammo. Scope. Intel folder, that kind of carries. That typically sells for $450 and lowest cost $350. I wouldn't sell it to a trader. Really highly would not recommend doing that. That's MAIAP, really good. My friend Flo recommend running it on the Shadow Tequila event, and that really did work out well. Okay, just trying to get all the loot out right here that I got from that raid. Shitty GP coins. Those will have use. I will recommend start collecting those. They will have use soon. Alright, so this is all the, let's say, loose loot we got from the raid. Got a decent amount of ammo. I thought I got, yeah, there's more. Got some decent amount of good ammo. Here's what we got in this junk box here. Got a decent amount of loot here. So let's just start calculating it. So, Intel folder. Okay. They are low in price. They still sell for a really good amount of rubles. Those sell for 300,000. Let me just take a picture of the original amount I had in my stash, and then we can just subtract it. All right. So let's just add offer. It's this junk box right here. So 300K. Probably get way more for it, but this will just sell to therapists. All these figurines. I think you might need some of these for Kappa. I can't remember. I know you need golden egg for Kappa. Sell that. Sell that. Yeah. I mean, you could sell it. You'll definitely find more. So right there, we just paid off the cost of the kit. Check. Okay. Yeah. I think ever since residential got added to the game, the optimal scopes have gone down in price. What about this pro kill? Yeah, pro kill goes for a little bit more. Sell for 75k. What do you mean unable to sell item? Alright. Can't forget the stims as well. So you can use the pro kill medallion, by the way, to get the attack bag right here. It's a really good bag. It's a 35 slot bag. Alright, for the rest of this capacitors. Okay. Not the best. I mean, it's 15k. I don't even know what you buy them for anymore, so you can't use them for your fucking hideout. EC should always, yeah, it's 30k. It's a decent amount. Sometimes go up to 50 to 60k or 40k because they are used for barters. Those probably won't sell right away, of course. Axle. Never mind, those went down in price too. Holy. Wires. Surprisingly, 25k. Okay. I'm surprised about that. 25,000. Meds should sell for something. Yep, 25,000. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother to sell it. Let's just say. Okay. Yup, I was right. Blue tape is selling well. I think it's because it's used for the sick pouch. I don't know off the top of my head, to be honest. I just know to grab it. I think it is used for the sick pouch. I forgot to put that up as well, I guess. Alright, so most of these stems I'll probably sell to the trader. And some of them I will. That one, that one, that one. If you haven't done that course for therapists yet, you do need 2 of those and get a lot of those from labs. Mule, yes, definitely a moneymaker stem right there. Increases your weight, so by a lot. I don't really know what to say about that. Zagustin, 30k. Okay, then. And of course, we got these. You can sell them, keep them. I've been keeping them for the labyrinth while I was selling for this video. Not even gonna bother checking their flea price. Mechanic, yep, 50k scope right there. Sells for roughly the same amount. I mean, if you wanted to sell the ammo too, just for the fuck, you know, shits and giggles, yeah, I wouldn't. But yeah, it's 180k. This rig, it's 100k. I would keep it if you are running budget runs on labs. It's decent. Got a great amount of slots right there. It's fine. I keep contradicting myself, calling decent bad, decent bad. This is a non-fleetable gun. I enjoy using it. Just a heads up though. Please, for the love of God, unless you're ultra rich, do not buy these 25 round mags. As I say that, they went down in price. But please, I don't think it's worth $650. I do have it unlocked right here. That's only if you grind through the Lightkeeper quest line, which sucks ass. I mean, if you do the new Labyrinth event, they made it way easier to get Lightkeeper, which I find, I don't know, not a fan of that, but it's whatever. It's not a permanent thing. This you get from the very last quest of Lightkeeper, but please do not buy these for this price. I mean, you can, but please just be like ultra rich or something. It's a lot of money to lose. Just buy these instead. And yeah, that should be about it. Did everything sell? Yeah, I'm not surprised these did not sell. This, yeah. I'm sure people are also either saving them or crafting them in their hideout. Alright, so let's do the subtraction here. See how much we made off that raid. We didn't use any color key cards except for the one we found in raid, which is a guaranteed. 3, 3. What else? 3, 3, 2, 8, 2. 1, 5, 2 minus. 3, 4, 5. Stupid fucking letters. 5, 1. 7, 6, 9. Alright, guys, so we did make a whopping 1.269 million off of that raid. It's a great amount of money. We spent around 400k on this kit in total. And now, look, you got some decent ammo to run yourself in labs. I'll probably make more labs videos for fun. It was kind of fun using a budget labs kit compared to what I usually run. Made it more refreshing to play. But I really do hope you all found this helpful. If you need any help, just leave a comment and let me know. I could, if I'm available, I can help you guys do runs. I mean, I usually only play for an hour a day if I have time. I try not to play too long. I've been kind of getting bored, but if you need like a Death Shadow or CQCM mask and you can't get one, just let me know. I could drop you one. You used to be able to buy them off Fleet. You can't anymore. It's understandable for the CQCM. I mean, Death Shadow. I don't know. It's mid. I mean, it's cool to have. It'll save you from buckshot, low pen rounds, but I mean, most bullets will just rip right through it. But yeah, I really hope you guys found this video helpful, and thank you for watching. Have a nice night or day.